Hey, what's going on, everyone? MultieWorld here, back with another video. And today's video is just like a discussion video. At first, it's more so with the way I love to collect, but I just want to ask you first. I guess it's going to get into that, but I want to ask you, how do you like to collect? Do you like a specific thing? Do you like I think my favorite thing to collect is Pokemon, but I'm not necessarily a Pokemon collector only. I like a variety of different things, but I'll get into that after. But do you have a specific thing that is like, that's your like almost like niche? Like, it'd be like, okay, maybe not even a niche, but just say Pokemon is your thing. Are you just like kind of more of a Pokemon collector? Maybe you collect other things like Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic the Gathering, whatever it may be. But for me, it's like, okay, if I could pick one franchise and be like, oh, okay, this is the world I gotta collect, it would be Pokemon. Like, if I'm talking about like in the all of it though, not I'm talking about just cards or just the, just the games or whatever it may be. But I'm talking about, okay, if I were to pick one thing, that it would be the world of Pokemon. But what would it be for you, or like, is that what you collect? And do you like throwing in things here and there? But yeah, let's get into how I like to collect and why I love the way I collect. So for me, I like to collect like everything. Like it's mostly Pokemon. I would say, like, if I were to choose something, like I had a choice between the 3 items lined up, and it's something's Pokemon there, and it's like, say it's 3 items from Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic, and then these are my examples before. But if I was like, if they're all top tier items, and then I was like, okay, something was Pokemon there, and I wanted it, I would take that. But that being said, I just like everything. Like over here on my shelf right here, I have figures up there. I have VHS tapes. I love VHS tapes, like just cheap ones from the secondhand store. I don't like to go too expensive on anything, to be honest. Not because I'm cheap, but because it just, well, I don't have like that much money to spend on this stuff. But I don't really want to like spend like the most expensive stuff. Or I'll buy the most expensive stuff. I don't want to spend a ton of money. I mean, if I really wanted something, and if I needed a figure or something like that, or not needed, but if I wanted a figure and it's $20, $30, you know what? I might go for it. But other than that, it's like I mostly keep it pretty cheap. I secondhand store, sometimes new stuff. Like here I got Beyblades, and 3 of them were $6.99, and 1 of them was $9.99. And they're all like the old school. It's Beyblade Burst, but it's like the old school kind of base from the plastic gen. And the 2 figures I got up here are actually gifted to me by my brother, the ones that are still in the package. So I don't even really buy new figures for myself. I actually have some other stuff up here from like the secondhand store. I don't know if I got off topic there, but just the way I collect is I just love it. You don't have to just go for this one thing. I'm not just like a Marvel Legends collector and then I gotta find the newest Marvel Legends that came out. I'll just kind of collect anything. It actually opens up the variety to like go somewhere and actually find something. Like, I don't think I'll go into any store and be like, oh, I didn't want something there. I might not buy it, but I feel like I collect so many things that I'll never go anywhere, or mostly at least majority of the time I'll never go anywhere and be like, okay, I don't want something here. It's just nice to collect that way, and my brother also like kind of collects like this as well. And yeah, so I think that's cool for us because we can actually go out and we can find stuff at the thrift store. Him a little bit less than me because he likes a little different things that might not be there, like he likes Halo and stuff like that. So he might not be able to find something like that there. I'm just into the way I collect, man. I love it, and I wouldn't change it. I do have to kind of slow down on the way I collect, I guess, in the sense of like, okay, not everything has to come home with me. And I'm like, okay, like if I see something that, like if it's small or something like that, I could be like, okay, it just takes on, it doesn't take up that much space on the shelf, or it doesn't take that much space in the cabinet there, so I could actually just kind of put it in there, and it's not that, or put it in a box in there, and it's not that big of a deal. And say it was pretty cheap, $2 or less. But yeah, like I don't need to like, I have a Bowser, like a giant like Bowser like Mario Kart thing underneath my bed here, and it, I think it might have been less than $5, so maybe I just couldn't like let it go. But that's something that's too big that I don't need around my room, and it's like I don't have like the biggest room, so yeah, it's definitely something I don't need. For the most part, I just like buying like used stuff, and I think that's the coolest, man. And I love that I like to collect a variety of different things, so it almost like never leaves me going out. And like, yeah, it's like majority of the time if I went out, I'm gonna find something. I probably will. I even want to say 100% of the time, but maybe not that much. How do you like to collect, and what do you like to collect, and whatever it may be, let me know down below. With that being said, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.